Curb that overconfidence, child. Your lightning won't guarantee your victory. How do you know?
Yo. Yo. Wait, is this, oh my god, you sound so familiar. Yeah, we used to play Dragon Ball. That's... Yeah, Caleb, yeah. What's going on? I was gonna say, your voice does sound familiar. How you been? I said, how you been? Yeah, I've been had a daughter and everything, dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I've been going. That's why I've been going like this. For stuff fucking not for real. Yeah, it feels like a year at least. I know my daughter turns 1. She turns 1 next month. Yeah, there's this new game that came out. I don't know if you fuck with it. It's called Avatar Legends. It is fire. Yeah, it's an Avatar fighting game. Yeah, it's $30. I don't know how much it is on Steam, but on PlayStation it's $30 for the base game. I still have mine, I just haven't yet to get it fixed. I mean, I have a job now, so I can probably do it either this upcoming Friday or next Friday. Like a good paying job. Like now that I have a job and I'm situated, you know. Yeah, I can afford to spend money. Well, hold on, let me 1 second. Turn it up. This game is loud as hell. Alright, now say something. Yeah, a year ago when I was playing, yeah, now I'm comfortable. A year ago, yeah, so when I was playing with you, I think I was like with my mom. I was still with my mom, and at the time I wanted to go to college. But however, my mom was the type, like, she didn't really have help like with my siblings, so I'd have to step in most of the time. So like picking them up from school, watching them for long periods of times, make sure they have food. I had 2 classes I had to take before I was able to go to college. It was a math and a reading class or an English class, I forgot. I love math, so math I got done easy. But the reading class, I hate that shit. Like, I hate reading with a passion. So, with already me hating it and me having to watch my siblings like damn near 24/7, 365, it's like, yeah, it was basically impossible. So I wasn't able to, I didn't get to finish the class. I never got to, so I didn't get to go to college. I'm stuck watching kids, and I feel like I'm not making any money because I'm putting most of my money into them. So like if my check's like a $500 check a week, and I'm watching like if I get pay $500 every 2 weeks, right? I'm working at McDonald's right now. If I get paid like $500 every 2 weeks, they got school, I pick them up. We gotta pick up gas. You know, I go to work too, so there's gas for me going to work and picking them up and doing my. It's a lot. It's also times where I have to buy them food. So like, right around our house, it's like Little Caesars, right? Probably get like pizza, you know, a box or two. I'm spending 15, $20 on pizza, probably like 2 or 3 times a week if we don't have nothing at home to cook, or if I just don't feel like cooking. Yeah, I cook. So then I decided to move out. I just went to go live with my granny. It so happened when I do that, my brothers do the same with their moms. Like they was fed up too. So we all me my yeah. So me, my brothers, and my mom, and my cousin, we was all living with my granny, right? So she has this attic, and the attic that used to be like my dad's room. So we used to be chilling in there. I think we was there for like a month until our cousin. Well, you might understand a little better. Well, near a little older, but he has like basically it's like a disability, so like the government helps him. Like he's not like stupid or nothing. He's just like unhealthy type disability. It's physical, so like he has to like watch what he eats and stuff type condition. So the government helps him and they gives him a check every month. Like I think he gets like $1,000 check a month. Yeah, depending on yeah. And then so he was already looking for a house before he was already there before us. So since I think he was there for a month, and then he got his apartment. So then once he got his apartment, we always like we're not gonna keep staying here with Granny and keep putting her through this, So we all go with him. I said a week after we now reminding you at this time I don't have a job. We are DoorDash and Instacart now. Hold on. All right. So then, as soon as I said like 2 weeks in, a week or two in, that's when my girl told me she's pregnant. So I'm like, well, my ex now. So I'm like, what do you want to do? Well, yeah, ex, but we're still cool. Like, you know, yeah. So, I asked her, I said, I'm like, what you want to do? I mean, I said, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you straight up, we're not ready for no kid right now, but your body, your choice at the end of the day. At first she was with abortion, and then like we kind of like took, I feel like we took too long getting the money for the abortion. So like she pondered on it too much, and she like kind of had like a guilty conscience, which is understandable. Like shit, your first kid you can't have because you're not ready. You don't want to believe that. She did. I guess you don't want to believe that. I don't know. All right, her first child at that too. I'm also streaming this game on YouTube if you want to see what the game looks like.
Was that it?
I'll send it to you after what's up. But I play Azula. I love playing Azula. But then like after she was like I'm gonna keep it. Now I don't have a job, mind you. I am on probation right now. So I'm like, shit, if you want to keep it, this is like after, I think she's like 3 months pregnant when she was like, yeah, I really want to keep it. That's when she was like, setting on keeping it. So then, while I'm Instacarting, I am not gonna lie to you. You do not do this. Okay, don't do this. This is not. I'm not encouraging you to do it. But like, if you just like, you feel like fuck it. So when I got the original reason why I got in trouble was from stealing, right? The stealing was heavy, right? Mhm. I can. Oh, it's up here, I think. But yeah, I got in trouble for stealing. So I was like, shit. I'm thinking in my brain, I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do to like start getting diapers, wipes, and stuff. I think just send you the link to my channel, and then, cause I don't know why it's not like letting me. Here, I put it in the VC chat, not the VC chat, the fucking yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. So I was thinking, I'm like, shoot, I started using Instacart as an excuse, and it worked. So like, I get like extra one or two things, and just not scan it, or if I can get away with it, won't scan it. You know, walk out, and if it beeps, they won't say anything because I'll be like, yeah, I'm Instacart. They're like, oh, it's probably nothing, and then they leave it alone. And it's worked every single time. But don't like, don't be on that type. Yeah, so after the first time, I'm like, yeah. So I did a little bit just to get started off. Did finally got a good job at Logboard, and I say like, I don't think it was my third day on the job. I think it was my first off day. We about to, damn. We on the way to a baby shower, right? Pick up her sister in Detroit, and it's traffic in the fucking. We're on the highway and there's traffic. The dude in front of us, he's slowing down, but like he has to like get into like the median. You know what the median is? So, you know, on the high, like it's like the side part of the highway where you see all like the trash and shit at. Like close, yeah, close to the little edge side. So he had to go to over there. So he's slamming his brakes. I have her driving because our car is cramped, and I felt like that was the only way she was gonna be comfortable. All right, it's Fire Lord's Madness. You might be wrapped. You might she might die. I might have to lock in for a second. Oh. Set this up. I did not mean it. Ah! No, I held it! Alright. But I forgot where I was in the damn story. Oh yeah, we had to go to the median. So he stops, we stop, like she slam brakes. And I say as soon as we see slam on the brakes, we get fucking rear-ended. Now my car is total. Mind you, just got a job. Just got a new job. So now we gotta go to the hospital, get checked and shit. I gotta get a week off. Now, the baby was supposed to come in like, well, I think it was like 3 weeks. So, they was like, we should just have an induced pregnancy, which is, they're basically speeding up giving her medicine so the pregnancy would speed up. I hear my daughter crying. Let me make her a bottle real quick. But so I'm a little mad because I just got this job. I had to take a week off, and on top of that, I had to take another week on top of that because she's induced pregnancy. Yo, Dragon. Yeah, so they was cool with it, but I was like, damn, I was ready to work. So after, I think like, I was there for like 4 months. It's fast 4 months. I was, right? I come back after a sick week, they're gonna say, you were supposed to be here yesterday. I said I was still, recovering from the sickness. I was like more like 80%, like 70, 80%, went for 100%. Like I'm still coughing a little bit, but I feel like I can still. So I just stayed out because I'm still coughing here and there. Why would I go? What I do there, I'm the salad fry cook. So all the fried foods, all the salads, all the desserts is what I make. So I ain't trying to. There you go. Turn something on. Then you, then after they fired me, I was like, yeah, they fired me because they was like, you have too many call off days. After a sick week, I was like, they said it wasn't their decision. It was like the store manager decision. I was just like, bro, that sounds so stupid, bro. I was coming off a sick week. So I think like 2 weeks later, I get off probation. So now I'm not on probation no more. Then I get a car. I get a car from an auction. This car gives me hell. I ain't gonna lie. So when I got the car out the auction from the lot, I got it out the lot for I think 800, 900, right? It's a Mazda, and it has some. I think it's a 2010 Mazda. Whoever was in it before, custom made. Like they have put a screen in there, like a touch screen and shit in there. So for like, it has Bluetooth, CarPlay, it got YouTube on there. Like I was like, damn, right, 800. That's hey, but I couldn't drive it off the lot. What I failed to do is my research. So when I'm looking around for Mazdas in my area, that's just like hour, 2 hours away. So, and I can't drive it. So it's like I'm gonna have to get it towed all the way down there. Hold on, relax. Where's my flow? I don't know why I'm playing so bad right now. Alright, yeah. I had to whoop him. Oh yeah. Yeah, I failed to do my research on that. So after I get it towed, it's like $200 to get it towed. After I get it towed to the shop, I figure out what's wrong with it, and they say it's a I think it was I need to get a whole new transmission, bro. I was like, oh my god. So the money I'm using is from taxes. I got like 3,000 back from taxes. So I was like, okay. I said how much for the part and to do the work. He said for the part and to do the work, I think he said he'll do it for like 500 for the part and 200 for the work. I was like, okay, cool. I'll pay that. Yeah, I'll pay that. So did that. We go up there. He's like, okay, got you for the Mazda, got the transmission, and he's charging me like 700 and like 750 some dollars. We like, why is like 750 and stuff? He's like, oh yeah, and also needed a battery, so we just went ahead and threw a new battery in there too. Sir, that's not what we asked for. Like, I understand, but that's not what we asked for. So my mom's gonna say, I said, look, we only got the 750 that we brought, so like, you know, it was like, can you do 800? It was like, fine. My mom was like, fine, fuck it. So we did. God damn, my guy, like she's in the bathroom or what? So we do the 800, pay for the car, drive it. It's driving fine. So then I say about like a week later, yeah, it's starting to like not start in the morning and stuff. Let me see if I can. Yeah, so it's not starting to start. So then I'm looking up what could be wrong. Everything, starter or the alternator. Now, after I had my family look at it, most of them said they think it's the alternator, so we buy an alternator. But then we get a mobile mechanic to come out, right? Look at the car. He's looking at the car. He put the alternator in, right? He started it, don't start. But then we're like, it's the starter. And I was like, I don't have a starter. He was like, if he paid me the money now, I'll go to the store real quick, get the starter. And okay, cool. So that's what I do. I give him the money. He gets the starter. Yep, it don't start. So then he's like, it's in theft mode. I said, how does it go in theft mode? He said, only it goes in theft mode if somebody messed with the battery. I said, nobody has messed with, no, put it down. Because it was driving before that, remember? Like right after them, so it couldn't have been them. So like as in someone had to like take the battery out type. So I'm like, nobody attempted to take my damn battery out. My phone died. My mom was the one that gave me the money, so I'm like, let me call my mom. This guy hurry up and skirts off. So I tell her about the situation. I give her his number. She was like, don't worry about it, I got it. Said like 30 minutes later, she called me back. Yeah, I got all that money back. Yeah, we finna go to a shop. I'm like, yeah, that's what we should have done in the first place. And it ended up, it was the starter. So, well, we got the, we put the original alternator on so we can take that up, the one we bought back. But now, I'm looking for a job for 2 months, right? Well, it's like, so while I'm looking for this job, I think it's May. No, it's the beginning of May, right? This is recent. I'm telling my ex, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna need help with bills this month. You know, I don't have a job. You know, type. So I said I'm gonna Instacart on Fridays and Saturdays. You should DoorDash on Thursday and Friday. Okay, cool. Right? This woman ain't DoorDash only twice and only made $60 out of the 2 times she went. So, right, you know what I'm saying? Look, we got bills to pay. So then it's like become like the middle of May. Our phones get turned off. I'm like, I had just paid like the Wi-Fi, cause our Wi-Fi turned off. You know, I didn't know that our phone bills was doing that. I would have been more focused. Every bill is in her name. So it's like, I don't know if she gets late, like, notifications of like, hey, this bill about to be due or something. Like, if she does, why aren't you telling me, like, you know, a week in advance? Hey, the bills are going to be due. Holy shit. So that was giving me problems. Then she started to become a little lazy, leaving her stuff around, my kids. I don't know what the fuck she got going. Then we get a portable washer for our clothes because, like, so I'm like, look, you should try the new portable washer while I'm out DoorDashing. It's Friday, right? Come home from, she ain't touch it yet. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna push her. Next day I go DoorDashing. I remind her, I say it again, like, you should, you know, try it. Still okay. Come back, still ain't try it. Sunday, DoorDash come back, she ain't tried it. So Monday, I don't DoorDash at all. It don't be busy for real. So it don't be worth my gas. So I'm finna try it. While I'm trying it, she get all enthusiastic like, ooh, yeah. Like, motherfucker, your ass could have been tried it. Too. All these days I've been out DoorDashing. When I say I've been DoorDashing all day, like, I leave when the store is open at 6 o'clock in the morning and don't come back until at least at the earliest 4. If you do it like that, I'll make about $100 by or no, I'll make at least $70 by 12 o'clock. And then, you know, yeah, so if you make, that's like 6 hours. $70, at least $70 in 6 hours. So by 4 o'clock you come home, we made about $100, 120. Yeah, because you probably put that $40 on gas. So yeah. So like, you can really make money off Instacart and DoorDash if she was really locked in. But she wasn't really locked in. So there's other points I had to make, like the house was dirty and shit. Now she got this game called One State. There's a game, if you've never heard of it, it is like The Sims and GTA put together. It's weird. So, so that's the game, you know, she addicted to and shit. So she was on that. So that's what, like, she been doing. So instead of like priorities, she been on that game like a little kid. So then I had a little issue with her. I ain't gonna lie, I started this problem. I had a little issue, like a issue. Then we get to talking. She gets to. So then, make a long story short, she get mad to the point to where, like, her friend house is around, like, if I would walk to her friend house, it'd probably take me like 2 minutes closer. Yeah. So, where I live. Anyway,
New challenger.
See ya. Ticka 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 tick. Yeah, I pay. Dragon, have you ever played Avatar? Well, that's probably not your type of game. Yeah, I figured. I love this game. I love playing Azula. I'm finna get off here and attend to my daddy duties since my daughter's up now. I can't be in here. Peace out, Dragon. Stream.